Hello, ladies.
Hello, Beth.
Hello,
We've got
Beth.
Sloan and Mary here. Thank you so much. Both y'all know me. Mary, you've known me for a very long
I have
time.
known you since 2003.
Yeah. Sloan,
Since Pranic Healing, about a year.
about a year. Very cool. And you guys both work with me, plus you use my products. And
Exactly.
I know that we've been having fun with my skincare a lot, especially with the Blue Magnolia body wash that just came out. And so, whoever would like to start would like to give some feedback on what they've experienced using the body wash.
I'll get started because I'm so excited to that I had the opportunity to use it, and I have noticed tremendous, exciting changes. I do have my own business, my own practice, Mary's Healing Hands, and I've noticed that without even once I started using it, I noticed a client would call, and then a second client, and out of nowhere, clients would be calling, and I noticed income coming in on a constant basis.
Isn't that interesting?
It was so
because I didn't make it to be a money maker. I'm in it to wash our stress away, but when we wash our stress away, it allows for money to flow. Because I've had a lot of
Exactly.
people talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's see. For Sloan, what have you noticed regarding that same thing financially?
When I was using the soap, I was doing a lot of interpersonal inner practice.
Okay.
So my practices, I had really taken a step up, and during the time I was using the soap, I was on this roller coaster because practice brings up a lot to be released.
Yes.
And so when it got overwhelming, well, I would bathe, sometimes a couple of times a day with the soap because it was to a point where things were just coming up intensely too. I would go shower and use the soap and get myself back to at least a neutral space.
Okay.
So that way I could continue on and release. And there were a few days that I, intermittent here and there, that I didn't use the soap. A lot of times because I was just sleeping, like sometimes I would sleep for 12 hours straight.
Oh, wow.
I have to get up and go to work too. So like I might skip a shower, especially if I'd bathed twice the day before. So it wasn't like I was walking around dirty, but I noticed that I would get heavier with all the release if I had skipped a day.
Okay, where with the energy you felt weighted down.
Yeah, a little more weight. Feelings were more intense.
Okay.
And I would go clear it out using the soap.
That's good, and that's
a very helpful
that's what
tool.
it's used for.
Mm-hmm.
And it will show up at some time where work related or financially related, those things start opening up because doing internal work. And even though you're working more and your clients are calling more, it's still helping to clean up internally too.
Right, it is. I've noticed that there was some family, that I noticed that I was more in tune with, that hadn't come into my life, and then when they did come into my life, because of a death in the family, getting together with family members. I noticed that there was more love into the family then. We have a good communication now. I did see that as a very positive change in the family situation.
Awesome.
Yes, so I did see that quite clearly.
Yeah, even though they're not bathing with it, you're keeping yourself clean. So that makes a big difference.
Yes.
That'd be fun to just set up a bathtub outside the front door and before a family reunion tell everybody they have to bathe, strip and bathe before they come in.
Outdoor shower.
Yes, outdoor shower.
Found myself more at peace with myself, more loving. I do more, there's more self-love for myself.
More patience?
More patience, yes, there it is.
Okay.
More patience with myself.
All right. And I know both y'all use multiple products. What is one of other products that I have that you love, Sloan?
I love the Circulate Now. I recently injured my back, and it was very helpful in getting the flow of my body's to release the obstruction that was there.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, that was fabulous.
And were you just using it like on the lower back or trying to get up on the shoulders?
Well, I believe it. I'm not a chiropractor, but I believe she said S5L1. So I used it right there, and also both sides of my spine. And after about a week of me doing my treatment, I started to get tight shoulders, so I would put it here, and that would be very helpful. And I mixed it up with the magic BuBu ByeBye,
yes,
some Spikenard and Mugwort that
Excellent.
I get from you, with a few other traditional Chinese medicine things that I also use. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing when you use things naturally? There's an intelligence that doesn't disrupt anything healthy, but it brings health and peace and just an overall better feeling to the whole body. So, yeah. And Mary, what is a product, because I know you use multiple products of mine that you
I use most of I use a lot, half of your products probably. But if I sit here and tell you all my stories and all my testimonies, we would probably have to go into an hour. But all the protection dye, collect thyself, all of them are just, especially protect thyself. There's
protection dye.
Protection dye.
Yes.
I did experience. I had put some on, and I was making a trip to a class, a workshop, and I was rear-ended. And so with that said, everything was perfect in my alignment. I didn't have to go to the hospital. During that time, a second accident happened and all kind of ambulance came up. And I just felt there was the angels surrounding me with that protection thyself. And even using the Circulate Now around my neck area, I didn't have any issues with my neck. So there's all kinds of, I use it for my practice, for using it during the massage therapy. They're all so, there are very many testimonies I can give.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, you've done a great job. I really appreciate you showing up and doing this for me.
My pleasure.
But we want to get it out there. To me, I'm like on a mission. We need to wash every person on this planet. So maybe we can all live more peacefully and happy and be nicer to one another.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.